I'm not one that is easily offended. And as much as I believe that everybody should express themselves, I have realized that there are some things that should not be expressed. I work, as most of you will know, or people that are on Facebook are going to know, I work at a place where they make jerseys of, and also other garments for high schools, some colleges, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but our number one seller is different type of jerseys from NBA, NHL, NFL, so on. And actually, it's something there that has gotten me offended. A request for an NBA jersey. I can't express this because honestly I'm shocked that this was not dealt with immediately. I was surprised that it even got past our digital department, who sets up all the files and also prints out the orders themselves. But this jersey's name was what was offensive. Now, we've had some jerseys that were ordered that had something like Dr. Sexy or McLovin, you know, and something McLovin 69 or BJ 69, and those names were changed. Pretty much immediately. I was surprised that there was hardly any support for changing this name, especially after Camel Toe. But, sorry, that was another name. The name of that jersey was Kill a Coon. All one word. I don't know if they meant Killer Coon or, but honestly, even if it was actual black person, then I think it's a bit sad as well, because how much self-respect does that person have? You have to wonder about that. But I also have to wonder if this is some extremely racist person trying to make a joke with some sort of play of words. And even then, it should not be acceptable. It should not. Especially so shortly after the Trayvon Martin incident. Which hopefully is not forgotten. And if it is, then we really have to wonder about our country. But that's a different issue. That's a different thing. Actually, no, really it isn't so different. It's the reason why. I remember hearing from so many different people from work that were white and surprisingly, or white and female. And I don't know if they hunted themselves or not, but they tried to say, oh, maybe they're talking about raccoons. Well, I'm sorry, but it's still a racial slur. There's no, there have been people that have fit more words into it. You can easily have put in the extra R and A for it. Either way, personally, no. No. And this is the reason why this has been this is bugging me is because I have been personally wondering. I've been wanting to leave that company. Yes, I should have, because I am not really that happy. Benefits or not, you know, devil be damned. But honestly, if this is passed, this is still under question. I am honestly surprised that this is still under question, and it's just because this individual had paid for this jersey. Sorry, but we've canceled less word. Well, at the chance of sounding ignorant or grammatically incorrect, less worse than this one, than this kill a coon. I have even asked my black female friend and coworker, and she just shook her head. We both think it's very ignorant. Pardon me, that was my phone. I'll take care of that another time. But right now, staying focused on this. I need to let this out. I don't know why anybody would waste any money on something like this. I can understand if, and pardon me for using this word, if it said, you know, nigga please, or, well, something like that, because that's just a slang term. Personally, it's still brings up the question, do you have self-respect if you're using a derogatory word that pertains to you? Like whenever well, this is obvious, you know, the flag necklace. But does that have that self-respect if a person uses that word against them? You know. Just throwing that one out. Personally, I don't believe that it is that. I believe that there is a lack of self-respect. But yeah, even then, that's not even a threatening statement. You know, it's pretty much like if I went to another guy, you know, bitch please, Or if a girl did the same thing to me, you know, that's more horsing around. And, you know, once again, putting that self-respect question aside for a second. But this is... it's going to be at least interpreted that way. And believe me, I know a lot about being misinterpreted. As a, you know, darker artist, I have been misinterpreted in Christian schools when I was Christian. I do listen to bands that have been misinterpreted before, but anyway, I guess I just wanted to blow some steam out, because this is, admittedly, like I said before, there have been reasons for wanting to quit before, like, believing that I wouldn't be able to keep up with their demand of orders. Seeing that there was a lack of them trying to fix what should be fixed, basically fixing the causes of the problems instead of the symptoms, that sort of thing. Changing things that don't really need changing that much, or things that we don't have enough time for anyway, when we barely have time to do regular shutdown things. But yes, well, that's pretty much all I had to say about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, goodbye.